All right, let's take a look at this example where we have a rectangular solid. This is actually Ch3, but better late than never. Rectangular solid has a square base and a height that's 8 inches less than the length of its bases. All right, so we've got two bases, and then we've got a height. It says what lengths of base will give a volume less than 512 cubic. Well, volume is going to be base times the height, which the height is 8 inches less than the length of the base. So base minus 8. And b squared times b minus a. And they want to know when that volume is less than 512 cubic inches. So I'm going to change that equal sign to a less than 512. So I need a 0 on one side. The easiest way to do that is to subtract 512. Zero is greater than b squared times b minus 8 minus 512. Now I'm going to take this and throw it in the graphing calculator. I could also look at all possible rational zeros of 1 and 512 divided by 1, but that is a lot of numbers. So I'm going to throw this in the graphing calculator and see where my zeros are. So it gives us a place to start. All right, so I'm at Desmos, and I'm going to enter this as, I need to use x's. So x squared times x minus 8. Whoops, the exponent. Minus 512. Okay, so when I zoom out, this doesn't have any nice zeros, but it looks like it's at 11.725. A very good example. 11.725. So I'm going to test between 0 and 11.725. And then greater than 11.725. Alrighty, in between 0 and 11.725 is, I'm just going to pick a number in the middle there, 8, and then greater than that is going to be 12. So if we put in an 8, I'm going to have, and I'm actually going to calculate this, so hang on while I grab my calculator. Okay, well, I take that back. Actually, picking the number 8 is fairly easy to calculate because if I put an 8 in here, it's going to be positive. I put an 8 in here, it's going to be 0, and any number times 0 gives me 0, so I'm going to get a negative out of that. And that should be my solutions, but just for fun, we'll go ahead and put the 12 in. And we'll go to the calculator, so 12 squared minus times 4 minus 512. And 4, because 12 minus 8 is 4 minus 512. And that's a positive number. Good. That means my analysis is probably correct. Okay, so we're looking for where this is less than 0, so that's going to be where it's negative. So it will be 0 to 11.725, and not including it because there's no equal sign. Okay, we are done.